Wow, lots of gray hair. I don't mind aging. Om Namah Shivaya. A lot of great things to discuss. And I had a serious aha moment about the proper day to worship Jesus. If you're into that, that's totally cool. So pretty much what I'm learning mostly is that everyone means well, but they're doing things in the wrong order. Or they're doing it because they're forced to do it, of course. They're raised in it. Or they become arrogant by it because they've had a very rough life and they don't want to own up to their trauma. So when they get into a religion or a movement or a gang, even politics, whatever it is, a relationship, you numb yourself and you find something to distract yourself from the real stuff. So you become arrogant and closed-minded to other ways of seeing things. And even if it's a fact, you can't see it, which I find very problematic. What up there, XXA? Oh no, the pain is unbearable. The pain is never, this pain I have is never bearable. But thank you. You can see it in my face. I'm exhausted. But it's okay. I got more great things to show. I had a very incredible orb experience this morning that is going to, without a shadow of a doubt, fully give me affirmation and confirm, pardon me, I'm a little bit out of it right now. I don't care. Going to confirm that whatever I'm saying when an orb appears, take it seriously. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to even believe or like me. This is not for my chat room. But just take it seriously. Because when something that's not human visits you and it comes out of your face, while you're speaking about the sun and Venus not getting along and Jesus, take it seriously. What up there? Love some, fear none. Before I show you this video of the orb, I encourage you to go to my post, my YouTube posts. I made a collage of the orb by my neck. Perfect circle. And all the connections with Venus. Phosphorus means Venus in Greek. Revelation 2:16, Jesus. Shukra of India is Venus, the guru of demons, but it's a man body. Venus is known to be a female. I have like 2 orbs forming they're in my face. It's not skin issues. They only show up in lighting. I don't see them in the mirror. I'm just saying they like lights. That's like your computer's an MRI scan from God, if you know how to use it. But a lot of us don't because, once again, it's too much work. We don't want to work hard. I understand that too. But in order to understand what you are praying to, even how you're praying to it, you have to be open. It's like this. If all the stores that you shop at thought like you, most of you closed-minded people to certain things, they'd be closed exactly when you need the store. And the hours of business would be normal. They would close the minute you come to the damn store. They sense you. They would close the store because the brain you have. How would you feel? You want to get something, you really want to eat something, your favorite place to shop or whatever, or even a place to see a movie or the theater, they don't let you in. Okay. How would you feel? So when you're having a conversation with someone, right, that is giving you information and it's all factual, can you dance? If you cannot dance, I suggest you get out of your religion, because what are you doing it for? Religion was not put for your ego. It was not put for you to be smart. It was not put for you to be better than somebody else. We know all this stuff. We should know this. Religion was put in your life because of demons that are going to be living with you and that will go out of their way, that are related to you, to confuse, to mess up what you have, and being aware of them. Do you understand? This is why you have religion. All of them are about being aware of forces that might not be so good for you. If you are not so good for yourself, and your way of thinking isn't so good, and your diet isn't good, what are you doing? Just get out of the religion and don't call yourself religious, just so that you bring it all together. Like for me, I'm all the religions in one body, honey. You can't separate with me. It's impossible. There are way too many easy ways to show that everything is about Venus. Everything. If you do not give gratitude to Venus, you will have a very hard time on this planet, because she's also supporting the demons heavily. But she's also angelic. She's bipolar. Your stars gave you mental health issues. Duh. But none of you spend the time to think like that because it's called pseudoscience. It's not a fact. Science got in your way. What up there, Lauren Sabel? That's my homie. That's my homie right there. The pleasure to see you today. Happy New Year. Thank you. You too. Thanks for sharing your time. Thank you. That's what a great thing to do. Thank you, because I am tired and I often feel like, oh my God, why am I doing this? Chronic pain, going gray. You know, it's okay. I am definitely not this pain, even the joy, the body. It's incredible what the body can do, even when you have no life force in it. I'm a bit of a daredevil. I'm not encouraging certain behavior, but I know my stuff. Spiritual ego is a tricky one. You think you are humble because you are here to serve. Right. You also think you are more awake than everyone else. Right. Maybe it's true and you are more enlightened, but the moment you think that makes you better than others, and it doesn't mean you have outgrown them. Bars. It just means you are on a different path. That's it. Well, thank you. Thank you for saying I look fabulous. It's been a while since I've had someone give me that kind of comment. No problem. Okay. Did you see it? When I smoke, the lights of where you live, they get exposed. And there's a reflection. Those are all related to orbs. I'm not saying to smoke. I will have to end this at some point, or maybe I won't. It doesn't matter. I've had a full, great life of achievement and disappointment, and I handle them both equally. It's hard to tell me to stop. It's hard to break me because I'm already broken. And in fact, I used to go out of my way to break myself. I'm not saying when I was a kid to do that. My mom used to crack me in the head, and I'd go outside and play, and I'd crack my own self in the head, get injured. Then I was the dancer, got injured. Right? You get attracted to the things that you are raised around, and then you jump into a religion. Then you skip out the astrology of it all, the research, and it's only what you think it is. This is a big disease today. People are dying over this. Why? Anyhow, slow it down, Jay. Om Namah Shivaya. The day you should be worshiping your Jesus. This is going to be history. This is a fact. Should be on Friday, not Sunday, in my opinion. Jay, why is that? First of all, this is not a bad thing. The sun and Venus don't get along in astrology. You have people down here, as below, so above. You have people down here that for some reason it doesn't work. And you got to work with them. Sometimes you date them and have kids and get married. And then you find out, oh shit, damn, why does that happen? And everything seemed good. It all seemed clear, and then it's not. And then now you're enemies. Is the same thing with astrology? Of course. They're heavenly bodies still, like you, but they're way more advanced and know how to deal with shit. Anyhow. Friday in French is vendredi, Venus's day. Jesus, I can already hear the Christians and Catholics saying, don't you mention my God. It's always theirs and not ours. You can't own a God. In fact, you don't own anything right now. You're being lied to because nature made all the things in my house, in my food, whether it's poison or not. Your scientists, your Illuminati, know how to manipulate the stars to give you what you have right now. Stars are not human. Okay. Friday is simply the day of Venus. Revelation 22:16. I, Jesus, tell your churches, he says, tell your churches this, he says. I mean, specifically, why does he say that? Read all of Revelation if you're a real Christian and absorb the astrology, not just what you think you know. Okay? I am the morning star. Venus is what Jesus calls him and herself, a transgender, because we all know Aphrodite is a female. Venus is mostly female. But in India, it's a man. Why don't gurus talk about this in India and merge with other cultures more and break it down and show how it's all connected? You know what I'm saying? Instead, it's more like, I'm so well versed in this, you're going to want to give money to me one day, and you're going to want to hear me talk, and I'm going to be your leader, but I mean well, meditate, eat veggies, just keep doing mantras. There's more going on, honey. Those are all great things. There's more going on. Okay? Sunday is what? The Sunday. Look up what I told you. The sun and Venus don't get along. I would assume your morning star, Jesus, the Friday guy, would not really be too happy with that. Be like, nah, I'm not feeling. That's not my day. If you want to get, picky with your God, because you're all picky with your gods. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't drink this. You can't be gay. You can't be that. You can't watch porn. You can't do drugs. We know all this stuff. Those are good things. Those are great things too. However, I've done all those things and I'm far more enlightened and no ego here. I give credit to what made Venus and these orbs. Om Namah Shivaya. Don't get it twisted. I am not into the ego shit. I'm not better. I'm not worse. I'm in the middle of all of you. I can tug of war with all of you. Like me or not, you need that vibe. Okay? It's like this. You think strength and power is from just being muscular and doing a lot of like adrenaline shit and pushing the weights or your push-ups. No, it is not. I learned that from this. This is a metaphor. 2 years ago, there was a car that could not get up the hill right next to my house. There were 3 big guys. And I was in pain and I'm watching them and I'm like, fuck. I'm a real empath. I'm all about helping. I said, fuck it. So I limped my ass. I'll never forget this day. And they couldn't get it up. This little parking lot. It was a tiny hill, like tiny. So I said, can I help y'all? They were like, yeah. So I took my finger, literally, because I was so in pain. And I pushed with them and it went up the hill. Okay. That one finger. That's what religion is. Do you understand me? It's a different kind of power. It's an inner power. Okay. It's a brain thing. It's a connecting the dots thing. I think that the gods would like to be acknowledged. All of them. I mean, are you kidding me? If I created you, let's make man in our image. Or Brahma made Anu, the first man, Adam, in India. Okay. Okay. Just say that. Don't say, oh, it's devil. That isn't the true God. They're playing around. They came before you, and you're Jesus. And apparently he went to India, Jesus, to get enlightened. Because there's a whole bunch of things missing in terms of his age and where he went and what he did. We know this shit. Where did he go? What did he do? Or she, honey. I'll tell you what he was doing. This will be controversial, what I'm going to say. And I mean no disrespect. I think he got bored. Very safe where he was living. He knew his power. And he decided, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go on a little journey. I'm going to see what it's like to do drugs. Of course. I'm going to see what lust is like. I'm gonna just try. I'm gonna drink a bit. I'm gonna fall. Fallen angel. Rising again. The resurrector is Jesus. Shukra of India is the resurrector of the dead, honey, and he's the guru of demons, Venus. Demons. And he's worshipped in yoga. It's not again, it's a big deal. He's one of the gods, the Navagrahas of India. Why? Is there a guru of demons that you can do yoga to? So what is yoga really? Is it just exercising and looking sexy? XXA. I'm like 1/10 Christian now, haha. Was born into Catholic stuff, went through atheism in my teens, of course. Now I'm Buddhist, Taoist, Egyptian, mystic, astrologer, Hinduist. There you go. There you go. Add Judaism in there. Of course, because Judaism is ancient Samaria. That came before India shit. So if you want to get real, go to Gilgamesh. Sun. Who's Venus? Inanna? They did not get along, honey. Even in Greek mythology, Aphrodite could not stand goddamn of the sun. Why? Because the sun was always illuminating her having affairs and getting sexy with people. She was like, mind your fucking business, you obnoxious. That's something that I would say. It's the sun, for God's sake, that's giving life, but it's annoying her because she's battling in the morning. She's like, listen, why can't a star, thank you, why can't a star like you, sun, also appear in the day and be like, hey, what's up? That's totally gangster. It's way more gangster than a gun. Playing some music that pumps you up. You think you're a badass now? Whatever you're playing, we love you. I used to do that dumb shit. And no, let the light of truth and connections be your God. Generator of vitamin D, the light. Now, may Jesus guide us all to heaven. The one finger thing reminds me of Chi. Yeah. What's the Bruce Lee one finger thing he does, right? He opens his hand, then he breaks shit. That thing. What's he doing? That's not strength. None at all. That one was inner balanced. Was doing something. Because you can't do that just by practicing only. He had to have some kind of a faith system. Although apparently he was atheist. That's kind of interesting. And he ate steak. I'm a Taurus, ruled by Venus, the cow. I don't eat steak. What's at stake? What happened to Bruce Lee? Okay, yeah, you get it. Okay, I'm not damning any of your famous people. Let them go. Let them go. If they don't live to be 90 somewhat years old, in a wheelchair with mad wisdom, you feel me? Smelling a bit funky, shitting themselves, pissing themselves, then let them go. Okay? That's it. You are here to rot in beauty. Rot. Rotate. Rot. Okay? And the maggots, when they eat you, mag is Sanskrit for movement. Bowel. Move. Where is it moving to? The sewer or earth? You better wake up. Just anyone but Michael. Lauren, I love you to life, but I have to disagree. I don't know why it always comes to Michael Jackson. And I get it. I totally get it. Okay. I was entertained by that one. Okay. My last live, I had to spend at least a half an hour, explaining why I'm saying let go of Michael Jackson. I called him Michael Jackoff. I am sorry. Why am I saying this? Okay. Hear me out and look up what I'm saying and take it very seriously because it will challenge and it will test your ability with morals. We all have to have a radar for morals. When they get famous, they can do whatever they want. No, they cannot. Michael Jackson is in many interviews defending that it is okay to have your child in his bed with him. Now, if it's his own children, yay, your children. And he had a whole park, a theme for kids, and they had to go in his bedroom. And his one interview where he's holding the hand of a kid, stroking it, I'm sorry, I'm putting 2 and 2 together. Never mind the moonwalk and the truth that he said, or that he was set up. He exposed the industry. Freemasons do both sides, honey. You have to understand that. They are very intelligent with creating an icon. They sell out. They're in a society. Michael is doing this. It's okay. There's a lot of photos of Michael getting down, shouting out who he's down with, and they train them. They prepare them for everything, meaning they prepare them for success. They prepare them for the downfall. And they warn them and tell them at some point, that soul is mine. I will expose and destroy your image, but you will have a lot of money. And while doing that, they train them how to be ready for the next movements that are coming. You think they're stupid to the truth movement? You're Freemasons. They knew that you were all going to wake up the minute the damn computer was invented, honey. And Google and shit, YouTube now. Hi. So Michael had to say some real shit. Of course. And he did. However, now, Lauren, let me know if you're down with what I'm saying. If this makes sense to you. I'll say it again. I don't want to spend too much time on it. There is an interview where I've seen Michael say this from his own mouth. All of his dance moves are dedicated to children. His most popular dance move is grabbing his dick. Hi. And like rubbing it, right? Okay. Why? Now, if I were to visit any of you, on the first day, I'm like, yeah, can I have your niece there, your little cousin who's like 5? Can they be in the bed with me? I think you'd be like, right. And I would defend it. I'd be like, oh, don't worry. It's all about love. I won't touch them. I just love. No. This is inappropriate. Inappropriate's inappropriate. So Michael gets the inappropriate. Bam. Let him go. It's a part of really ascending here, isn't it? That's all I'm saying. I love children. And I don't want to hear no shit that Michael, he had a hard childhood. So did I. So did you. He didn't grow up. Fuck out of here. No excuse. He's a grown-ass man still talking that shit. If he was a man. Whoop, different live. Ooh. Well, my last comment was specifically meant to not go where you have just gone. Again, but I see that I've done this to myself. So I'm not throwing shade at you for this. You shouldn't. This is called The Truth Hurts. And this is why it's hard for me to find a mate, a woman, because I'm really good at just taking the dream visions you've had of what you thought was this and that, with no ego, by the way, just because I do my homework and I dance and I'm neutral. Okay. And, you know, women, first of all, are the greatest liars because of Venus. The men can't beat women lying. You lose. They will get you. Their chi is high with lying. I'm not damning women. Just listen to me, because you know what I'm saying. Okay? They're good at being victims, of course, because of what happens to them and what's happened in the past. But once again, when you grow up, you let go, you analyze, you realize, oh shit, I'm stuck in something. Here's another partner or a mate for you, a Shiva to your Shakti, who is going to expose that and break it down and shatter your reality. This is what Shiva is known to do. This is why Shiva didn't want any women. He was like, no, I don't need no pussy. Part of my language. I'm going to sit on my Kailash because I know what women do. I'm not saying that all women are just sexual here, but see where I'm going, right? They're very attractive. It's hard. Anyways, he's like, nope, I'm gonna chill. Until it got so bad, he was just meditating. No baby making, no talking, no doing his duties. That a demon was conquering the world. And Brahma and Vishnu are watching him just doing this. And they're like, okay, this is not good. And then Indra, the king of the gods, is like, yeah, this is not good because we're getting our asses kicked. And apparently, the only way to win the war with this demon is to have the child of Shiva. He has to have sex. So Vishnu says, go ahead and put Kamadeva down there in Ratri, which means night, the two date lovers, to get that energy out in him. So Kamadeva is Cupid. Whoop! Great story. There's fucking Shiva. Doesn't know what's going on. Doesn't care. Wants to be left alone. Here comes Cupid in Ratri, fucking doing the dance, trying to get him horny, basically. He gets annoyed. He kills Cupid. He burns him with his third eye. Kills him right there. The woman who Shiva needs to have a baby with is Parvati. But Parvati is also Shiva with amnesia as a female. You understand? So, Shiva kills Kamadeva. Fucking Vishnu has to explain to him what's going on. It's like, dude, you chill out. And Brahma, we did that because you need to snap out of the meditation. You need to have a baby to kill this demon. You're needed. Your duties. You are born for this work. Snap out of meditation. So, of course, it's Vishnu and Brahma. And Shiva's like, all right, the third one. He's like, all right, I hear you. I'll be open to that. You know what I'm saying? But not really, because he's like, Parvati, beautiful, comes to see him, you know, trying to like get in there. Like, hey, Shiva. He's like, nah, not really. I'm good. He doesn't want her. She comes again. Oh, Shiva. This Hare Krishna. Oh, no, Shiva. He's like, I want to see you do some work. Damn. What do you mean? I want to see your penance. I want to see if you're serious. Well, that's fair to me. So she has to go through kind of hell, meditating, starving herself. Long story short, that's what gets him to be with her. Not her being sexy or the fact that he had to make a baby to kill a demon. He was like, if I'm going to do this shit, it's going to be done right and on my terms. Wow. Wow. And without Parvati, Shiva is a corpse. It's Shakti. He says no several times. That's Kali, who saves his life from drinking poison, and his throat turns blue. Kali saved him. He turned down the most important part of himself to rebuild himself, to have a stronger son that would kill a demon with morals, not just the act of making the baby because your friends told you it's your biological clock ticking. No, it is not. Don't listen to them. You get in trouble. Your mom says, it's time for you to have babies. I want grandchildren. Your dad, don't do it for them. You make sure that mate puts in work. Now, I don't mean no sexual shit. I mean like for real work. Don't think of a pink elephant. Quick. Hello. What's up there? Oh, you just put 3 ones. I have that number a lot. It's a good number. I'm not sure what the pink elephant means. You mean in the room? Elephant in the room? Okay. So enough of you are here. I'm going to pull out this video. And before I show this, take it seriously when someone is speaking and they're being visited by things. You have to. Who do you take seriously today? The masses. Who do you take seriously? They have a degree? Doctorate? PhD? What were they before all that work? A baby? Drooling? Crawling? Living in a vagina? In your dad's balls? And then formed? And then now you're legit because of that. Seriously. Or a scientist. It's very strange. Take yourself seriously. Push yourself and go further. Make yourself uncomfortable. It's the only way you're going to really wake up. And the way you do this is take someone that you love so much in the industry. Just take that image, do some homework on them with some dark shit. Go to their symbols. Just go watch them. Do that dance. Strip yourself of them. Like Shiva saying, no, it's a Parvati, a part of him. Damn. Well, that's not a part of you. The icon world is not a part of you. It's separate from you. You know this. They're elite. You're just a ticket buyer. Without you buying tickets, they don't exist. However, you know what it is. You don't really matter, right? They're the ones that are out there. Put that image in your face of your famous icon and let them go. Make a picture, put it on in an altar. You can still enjoy the music if you'd like. Sure. However, let them go. Stop thinking that you know them. A lot of us defend them. We'll go after them without doing the homework, really. You know what I'm saying? I would love to not have to go after Michael Jackson. I would love to not have to go after anyone famous that influenced me as a dancer and a rapper, but I will. After I know what I know now, shit. You understand? You must strip yourself of the preconceived notion in order to have a real orgasm, a true orgasm. You must accept that what you thought was one way was something else. Yes or no? There it is. Perfect. And once again, go to my posts on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. Go to my posts. I make collages. I'm not playing games. And they're really good. It's simple. It will save you hours of being stupid and opinionated, defensive. It'll put you in a middle place. Okay? Like double dutch. The two little black girls in the middle doing the incredible gymnastics and shit while that rope is moving. What is that? They're in the middle, kicking ass, with the negative and positives moving the ropes. Okay? Electric and magnetic in the middle. There they are, putting both together, jumping over the ropes. Be in the middle. The Middle East, your midsection, is the solar plexus. I do not hear enough about your anatomy in other truthers' mouths. All these viral truthers on YouTube, they cover the news, and it's great. They cover that's fake. They challenge politicians. They show you the Illuminati symbols. All this stuff. But I don't hear enough about us and what makes us unique. Okay. Like, what's the solution? I watch your video. Oh shit, it's the end of the world. End times. Oh my God, everything kind of sucks. We're being lied to even more. We already know that, boo. What's the solution? The wisdom about the body that you didn't give me. Truther. The wisdom that you didn't give me about the body is what your videos are lacking. And your subscribers are subscribing to fear. And you know that they like drama because of movies and comedy. Thank you for the hearts. They're geniuses and they will trap you with that fear truth, which is still okay. I watched some of it to decode it. It's all I'm seeing on YouTube. Step it up. Why talk trash about the elite? Why only talk trash about the evil shit? Only that. Where's the good? Where's the angel here? Solution person. That's what Jesus was. Metaphorically. Jay, please be quiet and play the video. Shut up, Jay. I like watching videos, Jay. I have water in the background to maintain my heat because I don't have good heat. My pipes freeze, so I got to run my sink. No problem to get it balanced. Metaphor there. Water, moving water, unfreezes a stiff, not flexible pipe. Your brain is the same way, honey. Be fluid. Break the ice. Maintain a temperature, honey, or you will freeze to death or burn to death, because your stars go both ways. Not only for your enlightenment, they will poison you. And the elite know this. Where did poison come from? Where did the lie come from? The lie? Where did fake news come from? The Illuminati, all this shit. Freemasonry, where did it come from? Venus, stars, their patterns, their geometry, their shape, in the sky. Jay, you seem angry. Jay, you're arrogant. I'm going to diagnose you. I love you people who want to diagnose people. And you can't see your own mental health issues. All right, give me a second here.
Church on Sunday. Why Christians and Catholics? Okay. Church on Sunday. Why Christians and Catholics? Okay. Now, Revelation 22:16. I, Jesus, am the morning star, Venus. Fact. Venus and the sun in astrology do not really get along. They're competing lights. Confirmation right there. Or confirmation right there. Om Namah Shivaya.
That one came out of my face.
Thank you.
Put up there, Azrael. That came out of my face while speaking about the sun, Venus not getting along, having church on Sunday, which is the wrong day for your Jesus, if you want to get into it. That's a miracle. So I'm grateful for that. What made that is what made you. Okay. Now, it's interesting when you're living in this age and you're able to make miracles, hence the miracle worker, the book. People don't take you seriously. Only a handful do. The majority are like, oh, that's cool. Ah, interesting. I'm like, what? Really? So you go to Disney World and you get a hard-on for Mickey Mouse. A dude in a fucking costume. Or a chick. When you see the food that you like, that's probably going to give you a heart attack one day. Compassion, it's high in sodium and sugar and GMO. I eat some GMO. Just relax. Yeah. You get excited. You're like, oh my God, I'm going to eat. I'm in a good mood. I see it. I show you an orb. Be like, oh. They're mentioned in movies. The Legend of Zelda. There are orbs in that. Gauntlet, Nintendo video game. There are orbs in it. All the medieval shit. Merlin has a crystal ball orb. They're all telling you something. The evil witch in Sleeping Beauty, the evil witch has orbs. Disney has shown you this. Okay. Harry Potter, there are orbs all over the place. This one. Okay. I am doing this in real time. So this means something. It means that the way that you're praying and you're singing your God is stuck. It's just stiff. It needs a massage. Miley Cyrus. Let's break down that name. MC. Mariah Carey. Any MC, a rapper, MC Light. Mind Control. MC. Cyrus. Osiris. Shiva of Egypt, the god of the dead, no longer worshipped. Hence, that vibration is dead in Egypt. Now it's Islam. And Jesus, sadly. It should be more than that. And they should know better than that. Pay homage to the gods that came before. Are you kidding me? Ma'at, Horus, all of them, Nekbet, on and on. They're all gone now. They're just a statue you go see. that you can't figure out how it was built. But only Islam, okay, and Jesus. This is black and white. Okay. So if Shukra of India is the guru of demons and is Venus, the morning star, let's go to Jesus, Rev 2216, morning star. This means that the days that you missed in the Bible where he disappears, or she, I guarantee you this one had to learn some demon shit. Oh, yes. I'm sure he was involved in some dark shit. A little bit of left-hand path. Yeah, of course. Got the right to, experienced it, and then became enlightened from both worlds, honey. Not just being this perfect guy to walk on water, turn water into wine, and heal the sick. No. He got tired of that shit because he wasn't being appreciated. It wasn't good enough. Always being attacked. Always being told off. Your Jesus, that you now find to be a hero, was not accepted. And you accept him only after death. When Jesus was on trial to be crucified, Barnabas was also on trial with him. Who's Barnabas? It means son of God. Barnabas was an anarchist and a violent person who would kill shit to get his way. Jesus, love your enemy, be peaceful. Who'd they vote for to be crucified? Jesus, and they wanted to keep Barnabas alive. Ironically, Jesus dies, so-called, resurrects. And now Barnabas no more and Jesus. You fucking better wake up quickly. This is too late to apologize. Like that song. You already were worshiping someone, and you didn't worship the right guy, so-called. Then the right guy dies for you, and that's all I hear about that one. Is there anything more to this person or this persona of this image of Jesus? Is there anything more to the story of this person? It's a good question. Okay. And is dying for me a good thing? Think about that. Look at all the martyrs you have, people who are very fast and die young and think it's cool. No, I'm going to live for you. I will not be crucified. I will allow you to touch one hair on my head, Rome. Because first of all, I am not a real body. Second of all, I am Venus, in the flesh, so-called. But I am not the flesh. I will not allow you to hurt me. How about that version? I don't want to die. I've got a great brain. I want to live past 33 and help the suffering. That's what also should be thought about Jesus. But no, had to die violently too. Jesus Christ, literally. Anyhow, I have to go shit real quick. Excuse me. This is a lot of just marinate on what I'm saying. Taking back so many messages. Oh my God. And how come you mentioned Miley Cyrus? I'm curious to know there, Azrael. I'm just curious. Okay. In astrology, my NN is conjunct her sun at 1 degree. Sagittarius. Wow. So the North Node. Interesting. You daydream a lot. You're a daydreamer, Azriel. You definitely daydream. And Azriel, I know you have a lot of deja vu. It's probably like out of control for you. Deja vu. Where you keep feeling like you're somewhere. You've been there before. It happens to you quite often. Am I right or wrong here? Azriel. For sure. And what is deja vu? I've experienced it. It's very interesting. It's like, oh, I've been here before, but I haven't. What the hell is this? I've seen this. Of course, Azriel, the cat of the enemy of the Smurfs, Gargamel. Azriel. I love that fucking cat. I'm the JOVH. Everybody is. Jehovah? Oh, I did. Awesome. I love decoding names. So we can kind of jump ship here. So I'm just going to break this down. Basically, in case you're slow and you just still don't understand the video and you don't know what I'm doing. Okay, it's okay. This is not for my chat room. This is for the people that watch Bill Nye, Elon Musk, Neil deGrasse Tyson's breakfast and dinner, frozen foods, NASA, okay, your teacher, the videos you watch, the books you read, only. It's for you. Let's review here. Let's see if it comes in clear. The Sun and Venus are enemies. That lighting is horrible. Give me a second here. Okay, Sun and Venus are enemies. You have, and Christians who say that astrology is devil worship, the sun is a part of astrology. You have a solar plexus in your stomach. Okay, the sun. Fact. Do you understand me, Christian and Catholic? Devil worship. Paganism. You speak medieval. Are you able to survive medieval torture? You little badass you. Let's go back to medieval times and see what torture is like. You think you're speaking that fucking medieval crap. Paganism. Devil. Let's go back to the medieval Game of Thrones. You would have been roasted right away. No problem. Back then. Believing in what you believe. Yeah, you've been roasted. You've been eaten alive by the royal court that remixed your Bible. Okay. But you don't care. Right? Because you're high. You're high on me, 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 me. 012094. God damn. I graduated high school in 94. Nice. Yeah. So the people that don't really push for more, they get stuck. All right. Feces. Urine and feces are a good source of phosphorus, honey. The things you call gross. So you've already missed a lot. Phosphorus. I don't know. For some reason in Greek mythology, Venus, Morning Star. Review it again, Jay. Revelation 2:16. I'm a nightmare for a lot of y'all. Jesus Morning Star. I'll never get tired of this shit. I'm going to repeat a lot of stuff. I could call all kinds of names. People are confused. This is called the solution. I am the truther that gives you the solution, not just the drama and insults. Although I do insult sometimes. But whatever. Grow up. Relax. Get a massage. Put your finger up your butt. Easy. Relax. And in Hinduism, Shukra is Venus, the guru of demons. Now process what I've just done to you. I've just stripped what you thought the world looks like. It's gross, it's nasty, it's toxic, it's doo-doo, it's urine, it's not good for you. Keep hearing this. That's self-hate. And it is hate for Jesus, who exists in your lower shit, where the demons are. So what am I saying for real? I don't know, man. Your Jesus Christ, or your Jesus, pardon me, is in support of the demon world more than your angel world. That's not a bad thing. What I mean by the demon world, those who get demonized. Homeless people, prostitutes, once again, drug addicts, the elderly, disabled, they get demonized. Right? We demonize race and gender. That's what Jesus is there for, to handle that shit. But how would Jesus understand it if he didn't speak the language at all and experience some of that shit? Wake up, Christian. If someone's going to save me, I want to make sure that they've actually saved themselves and have been through hell and put themselves through it and saved themselves. That's how you know that they're good at it. They almost died doing it. I'm not saying to almost die, but it's real shit. It's not a game. Just praying and shit. That's not being a Christian. Or a Hindu even. Just the mantra. Okay. The yoga. The guru. What made all of them, honey? What made them? Show me what made them. The orbs that come out of my body is your guru. Is their guru. Humble, I say that. The orb that came out of my face that you saw is my guru. And will give me the right to go to your guru. Humble. But if they're rude and they want to be divisive, I'm going to give them the goddamn heat of the morning star. Yes. I will demonize. Demon eyes. Adrenochrome. So why'd that come up? Azrael's on fire. Anyhow. Go up there, Elliot. Demon eyes. 671. Nice. So Azrael's doing a lot. He wants some adrenochrome. That's fucked up. Don't you do that to my Azrael. We can have fun in here. Anyhow, what is adrenochrome? The key word is chrome. I'm going to blow your mind and put it back together again. It's called a Google Chrome book. Okay. The gun. I'm packing my chrome. Made of chrome, apparently. Guns. I'm going to speak your language there, protein eater, science believer, big banger, Darwin monkey face, spinning 1,000 miles an hour, NASA talk, hemorrhoid. Later you get diabetes and treatments. You're a treatment lover. You know what I mean? This is for you. We love you. This is for you. You're watching the game shows, the scratch-off ticket, nosy and shit about someone who's fucking who. And back in my day, shut up. Back in your day, you didn't do shit. Because you didn't teach what I'm teaching. Back in your day, you just worked your ass off. That's not enough. You want an award for that? Nature busts her ass, doesn't ask to get paid, or for you to motivate her, for you to have fucking food and a body. Nor the sun doesn't talk like that. But back in my day, the sun has been around all day. You do that. Not my chat room, the masses. With your solar plexus, you do that. You are burning yourself. You have a self-conflict in your anatomy. Venus and Sun don't get along. Venus in your urine and doo-doo, Sun in your solar plexus. You have an inner conflict and not time to have conflict with your children, with your ex, what you didn't get, how it should be, your fucking day, how it should be. Who are you to tell me anything? Who tells me what to do? The light of the sky that made me and you, not you. But you've been given a manager position. You're a lead now. Okay, you're a president. You're a Sifu. You're a coach. You're a truther. Who cares? What else do you have? Asriel, perhaps. You guys are weird in a good way. Elliot, yeah, I got one of those Chrome books. I have them right here too. I shouldn't have got it, didn't realize it has its own operating system. They all do. They all do. It's a hassle, yeah. But it's better than having a big ass thing. It's a tiny thing. I like it. It's tiny, less radiation, but it's radiation. Anahata. What is this? God, I love the randomness. Elliot. Back in my day, the sun was yellow and not white. I'm called Obama a lot. I'll take that, I guess. I don't like being called Obama because he bombed a third world countries. He droned the most out of any president. Drone, drain, Drano. He was an asshole. He murdered innocent people and children. He's black and handsome and can speak like this. And then he has some fucking nerve. Side note here, we're sidetracking. He has some nerve to be on TikTok or on social media, Instagram, talking shit about Trump. And if I was president now, I'm like, motherfucker, if you were president, if I was Afghani and from Iraq, I'd run to Jamaica. I'd leave if you were President Obama, because you would just annihilate all of the brown-skinned people. That's what he did. He's a war criminal. Even Harvard University has a story about him being a goddamn war criminal. Didn't he go to Harvard? Did Harvard teach Obama to be a little bitch slave to Hillary Clinton and go bomb Afghanistan and drone the hell out of any president? Did Harvard teach him that? No, how to speak intelligently. It's not enough to speak intelligent. Do you make good choices? Intelligent one there. Whoever you think you are. You wise one. Whatever you think you Pope. You're an MMA. You're a Tai Chi master. I don't give a fuck. You're a video game master. What do you do? You're an atheist. You're a badass. Okay. Whatever. Who taught Obama to bomb? Oh, yeah. Well, you know. But I do look like him. I see it. I get it. You know, the gray hair, the way I'm speaking sometimes, the light skin, whatever. We're all avatars of each other, but we're really avatars of light, and we're going to look similar. Kind of like how your dog will start looking like you after a few years. Why does that happen? Paranormal. Dean, the Nasos. I love these names. How's it going, Jay? It's entering. Can you speak on genetically spliced humans that have, oh yes, animal DNA? Love, I got to go to Australia. Australia be loving me, man. Much love the down under and the thunder. Okay, that's a good question. I haven't done much work on that, but I can just use my third eye and speak on it. It's common sense to me. Before I answer that question, I'm going to say this. The word zodiac means the circle of little animal DNA. So technically, you are all having animal DNA spiritually. I am writing with the Hindu version of reincarnation. In Hinduism, they say all animals get a choice to pick a human body when they die, but they must be left alone to live their life the way it is, or however in nature, if they're hunted, you leave them alone and let them have their fate and their whatever they got to go through. And if it's honorable and they die by the hands of nature and not by you hunters, stop. They will pick a human body, give it the DNA, of course, and they'll be a more functioning human. You have dysfunctional humans today because you were killing animals before their time. I am not damning your diet. This is not about that. It's just a fact. So I stopped eating the meat. I do a little bit of dairy for the suffering. I am a person who can absorb suffering. And the orbs understand that. And they like that I do a little bit of the dance with the devil. But within reason now. Okay? So, yes, I'm in that world. I am the guru of demons. Taurus, Venus, Shukra, Jesus. Of course you're going to dance a little bit and try some shit that a vegan would be like. Or a meat eater would be like, who are you? Oh, you're a light body. Not an atheist. I am blowing your mind. This is a good question. Okay? So you must understand that when you become a human being, you had a life before that. And have you acknowledged that? So before we ask that question, Dean, have you acknowledged your past animal lives just by talking about it? It's not that deep. Just by talking about it, it's a ritual of completion. Think you had a past life as a human only? No, you were a mosquito. You were a snake. It's a process. Fuck Darwinism. It's not the evolution like that. No. There's a process to make you. All right. Now, the word to splice. So now I know what you mean. Genetically. That would be the GMO food. When you have genetically modified animal meat, and the zodiac means circle of little animals, and you might be an Aries ram. You eat lamb, be careful. You have a lambdoid in your skull, honey. Lambdoid suture. That's animal DNA, boo-boo, that made you, honey. But you ain't no animal, honey. You're a higher octave because you walk on 2 feet. You don't crawl around. Okay? And just hunt things down and eat it. You want to cook it first. You ain't no goddamn lion. You know what I mean? You're not waiting for something to just snatch, pull the heart out and eat it. You want to go to a restaurant and 5 stars and speak good about it and get reviews and feel good about it. Okay, get drunk. This is what you do. It's very simple. Now, to genetically splice, this is different now. The DNA that you already have spiritually of the sacred cow, the ram, the fish of Pisces, okay, the crab of Cancer. You got crabs, STD? Better wake up. And why are they called crabs? Now, these humans are the majority, Dean. These are the ones that can't wake up. They're the GMO, the constant GMO meat, conflicting with their animal sign and their past lives and karma. I believe in that shit, but I ain't no Hindu or no Buddhist. I'm me. They're blocking. Hence you get hemorrhoids. I still get them when I eat cheese to remind me and to humble myself. I bring myself back down to your level, protein people, just to experience the stupidity and the pain and to love myself even through that. I'm not telling you to eat cheese and be like me. I'm just telling you that I'm a different motherfucker, that I have highly intelligent beings visiting me, whether I eat this, eat that, do this, proving they don't care about your fucking personal shit, really. They care about your deeds, your saying. Do you acknowledge yourself and your flaws and use it as power? I do that. A lot of truthers are just truthers. I'm a truther. I'm woke. There's no flaws in you. I'm not learning anything about you. I'm just, all this stuff about the Illuminati. Ancient this and ancient, but I'm not learning shit about you. Talk about you. I always do this. Yes, I see your genealogies linked to your physicology. Well, lots of rage. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But there is no rage like my mother. When she woke you up in the morning, didn't have her coffee, she would crack you in your fucking head with the force of Mike Tyson. Over nothing, too. You better get up and get out of bed. Whoa. That was my childhood. You better clean this, do that. Church on Sunday, everything was organized. Get my head cracked before church, yelled at, spit on and shit, and my Vaseline in my hair with petroleum gas in it. the Holocaust of lotion. She didn't know that. Okay, so of course it's rage. But what's the real rage I have from me? What is a raging bull? With De Niro or Benicio del Toro, Italian with the Taurus name, or Torino, Italy. I danced there. My real rage is the fact that when I was an animal in a past life, you rode me to kill and rape your people. You rode the animal to betray your tribes. You rode the animal to go to war over your gods. And the animal died and didn't get a proper funeral. You left it there dead. And the soldiers walked away, the humans, feeling victorious. I am the Taurus, honey. I am every cow. I am every horse. I am every donkey. You rode to kill shit and to have me die while you were doing it, and you forgot that I was going to choose a body one day. The real rage I have within me is this, and a lot of you still eat me. That's why I do a bit of dairy. Of course, I have compassion for you. Buddhists say this. Well, I don't do the meat, but if it's out of respect for someone who's offering me, okay, I kind of understand that, I'll eat the meat. Okay, whatever. I won't do the flesh, but okay, cheese, dairy shit, right? The pain of the animal, because you're raping me anyways. And I've acknowledged that. So I've changed the vibration of my diet through my mind, not just from having an enema, honey, or a detox. Because a lot of you do detoxes and enema flushes and you're still stupid. I can be dumb too, honey. You know what I mean by stupid? You can't see astrology. You can't see the connections. You're still into only one Jesus Christ, and that's it. I'm seeing these people removing cancers and tumors and parasites this big. But when I speak this shit with my parasites and my issues, I'm like way beyond your mind. And I'm like, how? How? Cow. I can change the vibration of all these things you call toxic with my mind and my deeds. Now I'm telling you, if you want to do that for yourself, that's a good way to get past the shame you're going to feel when you fall off the goddamn path. All of you fall off the path. And you will. You on a part of the earth that is about you not really making it. Debt-based system. Not enlightened, not religious. Debt, suffering, less. But you think having more makes less. And they're fucking with you. Pass the ball. I'm a wooden dog in Chinese astrology. Beautiful. I'm a dragon. My rage? Bruce Lee, Enter the Dragon. What was that movie about, really? It's astrology. Draco is the dragon star. To enter the dragon would be the sun passing through each constellation. Bruce Lee, very yellow, like sun. A lot of Asians, very yellow, like sun. Entering the dragon. He's entering Draco. Now we have a rapper named Drake today, which means dragon. Draco, Dracula. Entering the dragon, entering Draco. And why? What's there with the dragon? It gives you a reason to have to tame yourself. It gives you a reason to have to contain yourself. It gives you a reason to have to better yourself, because Draco is Dracula, the bloodsucker with the fire, ready to burn you out. Ready to burn you out. Give you too much to do. You get so excited because the dragon is all elements: earth, water, air, fire, ether. It's too much. Draco is a powerful constellation for that. It's about having a lot. Of course it is. Can you handle that? Probably not. So it's a challenge. So Bruce Lee got challenged by the thing that overstimulated him. What's the movie about? He goes to some fucking island to save some people that were kidnapped in a jail underneath. He has to go into the dragon, but it's too much. There's martial artists there. There's competitions there where he has to go and shit. He's already a fucking master. There's a big ass mansion and prostitutes and fucking all this food and money. He has to go there. The land of the dragon. Draco. That's your USA. America is all about vampirism. But not all vampires are evil. Haha. Better wake up. Yes, I know. It's a what? Look at True Blood. There's some shit going on in True Blood. With Sookie and the main guy is the vampire and they're, they're lovers and shit. Okay. They're telling you something. Some of your vampires might be tired of being vampires, and I guarantee you that those vampires weren't just vampires. Your stars also have past lives. Bars. You didn't hear me. That means Orion is a body, had past lives. What was it before it was a star? And what was that past life like? Because I guarantee you it is nothing like here, honey. And it's beyond ayahuasca, honey. Even further than that. Blankness, stillness, nothing going on, but you're there in it. Then you form Orion, a body, an ego, a religion, yoga, yogurt. What are we doing? Organic, not organic. GMO, non-GMO. Everything is sacred if you think the right way, honey. You can do your fast food. You can eat all this horrible shit if you had the right. And you do good deeds, honey. You can think away all the fucking cancer. Probably. Diabetes. I'm not a doctor. I'm on fire with this shit. You will get no other truth like this. I'm blacking out when I talk. This is all meditation. And I'm freestyling. Why do you think the dragon is the only mythical creature in the lunar calendar and the rest we perceive as real? Well, it's very simple. The dragon is a bit demonic, if you look at it. The moon is the queen of demons. Fact. But once again, hear me. Not all demons are evil. It's a stereotype. Like all black people have big dicks and can jump, and white people can't jump and have no rhythm. Or big dicks. I've watched porn. Hello. All races are good to go here. Just relax. Stupid. Right? Now, the moon is magnetic and will pull the dragon back from doing too much. So she's needed there. That's why you have the moon exalted in Taurus, because Venus is a dragon star. For sure. She's fiery. Of course she is. But the moon keeps her in check. But bitch, look, you bad. But I'm neutral. Everyone has to be cool with the moon in astrology. There's not one thing that can hate the moon. It's neutral. It has a power like that. So I have to put her in place. Because she's, does too much. That's why I'm injured. All Venus signs, you do too much. Of course, the fiery shit too. Aries, you can relate with Mars. With Venus, whooped Mars's ass with sex, not fighting. She drained his life force and blew his mind. And was like, what happened to me? Where is my power? You didn't even punch me. There's a painting of it. And she's like, dumbass. It's called The Power of the Goddess. Which every hero will fall victim to a siren. And the siren you're going to hear, whoop, 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 whoop. It's coming for you. The ER is coming for you. Whoop, whoop. And now you're Ulysses. You're in the ambulance. You're tied to the bed like Ulysses. Whoop, whoop. The siren's going to come for you. Your grandma, your granddad. It's going to be dramatic. And there you are in the ER. I'll be there with you. Don't worry about it. I have no fear of that. Bring it. Science. They've tried to kill me several times with the body and surgery and shit and food. I'm here for a reason. Okay? When the siren comes for you and they strap you to a bed like Ulysses, trying to stop himself going to the sirens, you should be asking yourself a question. Why do police have sirens? And the ambulance have a symbol of something that is to attract you to be eaten and destroyed. Third leading cause of death, medical errors, hospital, Johns Hopkins University. Fact, you are going to be eaten alive. And like it. Because at first the siren is beautiful. Perfect body. And it's like, ooh, get closer, it turns into a fucking gargoyle. Bones coming out, eyes fiery, fangs and shit, and you get eaten. So it's a metaphor. Sorry, I didn't make it. But it makes sense to me. You are being tempted by the temptations of your Motown, of your Motor City, Detroit, Motoris, Torah. Dragons did exist. Sure, I believe that. Conquer your dragon and achieve the Philosopher's Stone. Yes. What up there, Mariah? Funny, Enter the Dragon was the first movie I ever watched on video. Very good movie. But an even better one, The Chinese Connection. Oh, God. Great. That movie. Oh, Jesus. Bruce Lee. Yeah, he's one of them. He's not my hero. I've let him go. I don't want to be a shill. As I've mentioned, let go of your heroes. However, I did tell you, okay, you can enjoy some of it still, but let them go. See what I mean? The Chinese Connection. Great movie. Why? It's about the Japanese and Chinese friction. They're karate over kung fu. The Chinese are just animal savages. And here come the elite Japanese, come to China, and they fuck with the wrong guy. Watch that movie. It's a good one. Dragons are real. Dinosaurs, on the other hand, I like this one. You know your shit. Dinosaur bones are crafted from crushed up chicken bones. It's all fake. I fucking love that one right there. That's the realest shit someone's written in here in a minute. Exactly. Dinosaurs are a distraction. But I will say this about dinosaurs. Now, let's be careful. Because your enemy that likes to lie and make things up gives a bit of truth. Always. When you see a dinosaur, you must remember you are looking at the family of the reptilian race. The reptilians. You are also one reptilian brain, but you are diverse. Something that is not as diverse as you, that came before you, that is bitter, that God made, is jealous. Look at the behavior of how it to sell out and shit. And it wants you to give something to it. It's missing something. Your DNA, your animal DNA, it wants the spiritual essence of you. Your Taurus, your Aries, your Cancer, your Sag, the horse. They want that. See, I'm going here. So the dinosaurs are a shout out to the creatures that you are dealing with. Yeah, but they're not dinosaurs. They're demons. Asuras. Okay? And they're just fucking around with your head. And trust me, they don't look anything like the dinosaur, technically. They're just distracting you and giving you a hint of who they are. Because you're too stupid to make connections. And we love you. Not my chat room, the masses. You've been dumbed up, sideways, and down. Cold Cathode Moonlight. What up, Greg? The Phoenix is coming. The Phoenix! Phoenix, Venus, V-neck, Phoenix, Phoenix. N-I-X, Twix, the two bars, Gemini, T-W-I-X, Ix. Ixos, the Hyksos of the Bible. Who were they hick? The redneck Hyksos that were problematic in your Bible. And your redneck is a little bit problematic, isn't it? Racist, apparently. Right? Incest. Right? Why are they that way? Your Bible is talking about them. But they don't have any idea. But I do. Not only that, you got humans that are a strand of this fucking energy, this DNA, this dinosaur bullshit vibe that have that vibe. There are levels to humans. You can see it. And the behavior. Look at the behavior. Where are they getting the trailer park trash from? And you aren't trash, by the way. But what is the trailer? You have to watch a movie trailer. And you live in one. And you're telling me that that's not something beautiful. That's a mansion. That's more elite than the government. A trailer is what a movie has to show you. Here's the trailer. By default, you're a movie star when you have a trailer. When you're an actor, before you go on stage and film, they put you in a trailer to get your makeup done, sweetheart. The ones that are worth millions and billions and have a mansion, and you're living in that, and you aren't fucking worthy. It's trailer park trash. You're just a poor person. No. You're a fucking idol, honey. Look at your words. Look at the names around you. Wake up. And you're cool too, Dean. Is there any beef between you and Santos Bonacci? I don't know. Why do you ask that question? Dean. Why are you asking me that? Because I'm wondering if you might have heard him say something. Because I've been talking a little bit about him. I got love for Santos, man. Don't get me wrong now. I'm just curious to know why you want to know that. And then I'll answer that. No problem. Greg, only vegan beef that's already cooked. Well done. Okay, but I want to tell this person kind of like straight up what I I'm not going to wait for that answer. Okay, here we go. Because a long time ago, I heard you say some stuff, never heard anything from him. Oh, dude. I love Santos too. So Santos and I are kind of complicated. And there are people that have been telling me things that are close to me, that have their thoughts on other things he might be doing with like money and shit. I have to put that in, you know what I'm saying? Because Santos is a fighter. He calls people out. So I've heard a lot of controversial things about him and money. I can't confirm it, but it was a good source. But I can't confirm that. So I'm just being clear on that. There are things I do and that I've said that, I think that he would take personally, like the sexual energy stuff that I've talked about. He's very harsh to people that have a problem with, let's just say, their balls and sperm. And I understand that, but he's very harsh. He can be, but I got some thoughts on that. It's a bit harsh. It's like, damn, let's convert. Let's work with these people. Is there any power in someone broken? Is there any power in someone who is completely fucking drained? Yes. Even a zombie is quite powerful, honey. That's a zombie, but it's still moving. No brain, no heart. Still somehow wants to eat you. Wow. Should be shut down. And they're hard to kill. You're easy to kill. One shot from my gun, you die. That zombie, we know this. What the fuck? It has no life force. Okay. Also, when Santos, I guess, got off YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Facebook, I think, banned him and shit. We didn't stay in touch. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like we should have. Because he and I were like really close. When I first started, he was sharing my videos. He was letting me, he was posting a lot of my work. He was promoting me. It was great. You know what I'm saying? And that just stopped after like time went by and some drama happened and whatever. I'm all about consistency. I'm a Taurus. I'm loyal. So my only issue is that, hey, man, your homies are still here. Holla at your boy. I see Santos doing podcasts. I'm like, what up? You know what I mean? Like, holla at your boy. Who is this one you're doing a podcast with? Is this one on the level? He knows me for years. Who are you doing a podcast with? So, I got beef with that. You look out for your homies. If you leave the social media world where you met, you find a way to make sure that the good ones, like me, you stay in touch like family. But for some reason, Jay don't get that. So I have some theories on this. And that's what I would call anything. It's not a beef. I just would like for the people that are really woke to all get connected. Not only Santos, there's great brains out there. Where y'all at? You know what I mean? You're back on social media, great, but are you trying to help us out and stay in contact with people? You know what I mean? And create a movement, or you just, you know what I mean? You shopping around, really good at it. You know what I'm saying? You drop some bombs and shit, and then you bounce. I'm not really cool with that. Anyhow, that's it. Santos' radar with his friends is a little suspect also, because I know there were people in his field he trusted doing dark magic on him, and he didn't see it. Right. Oh, but of course I love the info. Yeah, no, he's great with giving his info. But once again, this is my point about now we go into the energy of the person that you are listening to. For example, I know Santos has the itch, and he's very tired a lot. I am too, chronic pain. There was a TikTok, I watched him. It was a good one about the cell salts. He was doing a podcast about it with this dude. I don't know who it was. Seemed pretty intelligent. You know what I'm saying? And the guy's speaking about Aries and deficiencies. And I'm watching Santos' face. Once again, I love Santos. This is my homie still, okay? But I'm watching Santos, and I'll be honest with you. He looked like he didn't give a shit. I could be wrong, but this is what I saw. Guy was talking. He was all into it. You watch Santos. He's like that. He's like, you know what I'm saying? Like you could just see. I don't know, but he's giving his time, right? Because I'm that guy. I'm looking at your vibe and your energy, and I just want to make sure that if you are involved in something that's for the betterment of the world and other people in here, Santos woke me up too, but I woke myself up too. And I'm now experiencing spirits come out of my body now, so I can talk some shit. I got some guns now. I ain't got to be viral. TikTok banned me. I went viral there, but they have too many rules and it's bullshit and too many trolls. But I've done the viral thing on TikTok. I don't need to. So I'm on Instagram only now. YouTube, Instagram, JHERUSSELL. That's enough for me. Too much going on. Reddit and all this shit. And just pick one or two and really commit to it. Build it. If you have too many social medias, you're going to get scattered and frazzled. Greg, Sasha Stone being the main red flag. Oh, I can't. I don't want to use this word. I just can't stand him. He seems so fake and so performed and so just decorating himself in it. And I believe he's the bloodline of Winston Churchill. Yeah, I have a very good source from England told me that, who also helped me wake up before Santos. Mark Passio and Michael Tessarion. Yes, Ball Earther Santos, we know. But those two guys I watched first before Santos. And ironically, Santos knew those two. And I was like, wow, what the fuck? What are the odds? Sasha Stone, a.k.a. Simon Adams. Pretty sure we exposed that one along. Oh, yeah. Greg, yeah, his V good friends with the Orsini bloodline. Yeah. So, who you hanging out with? If you're going to have Sasha do a podcast with you, and me and Santos have done shit when I've asked him, but I'm like, come find your boy. Let's maintain. I've learned a lot more now. Let's build. Let's keep it going. No, I'm seeing him with people that have been a little suspicious. So I'm like, okay, is that what you want around you? This is family. You know me. I put all my shit out there. And I speak my mind. And someone has the right to speak about me. I am hard to speak about because I already go into my own shit. I break my own self down. And then I build it up again. I'm Shiva. I will destroy Jay. I will even make Jay a shill. And then I unshill him. That's a guru. A real guru will suffer and go through the shit that you just said is guaranteed to make me fail. I will go out of my way to prove you wrong. Venus sign. Not because I'm a dick or rude, because I'm like, is that really written in stone? No, it is not. That makes you a legend. You must challenge your teacher. You go one step up. They want you to do this. The Sifu wants that. They should. If they don't, they're a shill. And a lot of them don't like that. And they get you murdered. They poisoned you. You got a little too good at Kung Fu. You got a little too good at praying. A little too good at truth. They would torture you in those days. A heretic? They would incinerate you for what I'm saying right now. I am every past life of that motherfucker that you burned and poisoned and betrayed. I am also them now. This is why I'm so hot and my brain and the orbs. I'm very complicated. Okay. A while ago, you said you're not down for Bitcoin. As someone you know lost his money. Wondering if you've got the same point of view. Yes. Now, at one point, it seemed attractive. I won't lie. I'm like, okay, electronic money. I get it. Here's the problem with that. The bank, for example, puts your balance, Libra, as a number, and they type it in and can delete it. Your account, just from delete, gone. Money, your existence, that's how easy it is with your false existence. Bitcoin, same shit. It's internet, electronic. If they shut that shit down or give it a virus or hack it, you're screwed. So I say stick with the damn, you make it from a goddamn tree, paper and coins, but that's going to go dry too. I get it. But ultimately, we need no currency. The currency, the real bit, cubit by cubit, the Bible said, earth, hexahedron square in geometry, not a ball. The currency is the water in your body. The currency, water makes current. Current affairs. Are you having an affair with water or with Al Roker, ABC, NBC? Ha, I got you, honey. Are you streaming? Does your girlfriend squirt? Okay. Is squirt a soft drink? It is squirt. It's a soft drink. Why is it called squirt? Be careful. They got you. They're geniuses, the demons. Of course. They're telling you something. You're just drinking it. No, that's subconscious. Nothing wrong with squirting. I'm not. Do you? I'm just saying. The real crypto is the Krishna coin. Christo. Greg, right. Cash withdrawals, they call it withdrawal. Bars. Same like drug. Bars. Good night, Jay. Late night in the UK. No problem. Thank you for being here. Always hold it down for you. Dean, yeah, the money is being debased, constantly losing in purchasing power. All fiat goes to zero. I see it as a means of escaping inflation. You could always swap it out for coins. What up, V Sute? I love how you come in with the fist, the heart, and the fire. Pardon me. Woo! Did you hear my body crack? Oh my God, I'm a mess physically. That's okay though. I accept it all. Okay. If you make poor choices, if you have addictions, you must get into your urine. As you can see, my hair is graying from my poor choices. It could be blacker. It's okay. I still look pretty. I'm still in the running. It's a process. Okay. My eyes are a bit sunken in. Eat ginger, raw. People look at me like I'm crazy when I eat it raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Okay. ODB. Ginger. That's it. Breaks down phlegm. I smoke a lot though, so you know. Now, I ain't no doctor, but every time you fuck up, do something poisonous, you drink your urine, eat ginger right after. Just try it. And breathe. Hang in there. It'll all stop. Don't damn yourself. Be careful of hearing people who are very harsh. They will crack your soul. They will crack you. And you'll feel bad about yourself. That's called control. No one is perfect in this shit. There's not one perfect truther. They're all a bit flawed. Even me. But my flaw is my strength because I acknowledge it and I put my nipples out for you all. Your truthers don't do this. They don't give enough about them and what they do. Okay? I've exposed myself several times. The lust. Okay. So what? I'm in history. I should be a legend, right? Okay, you too. Why legend? I sit over here in Iowa, not India. And the mandala, Om Namah Shivaya, comes out of my body. Go watch my Instagram video, JHERUSSELL. All my work is there. I found a bottle of urine that a homeless person peed in to clean up. Did a whole video about that. And that's phosphorus. Morning star in Greek, Venus, Jesus, Revelation 2:16. This is what I'm doing now. I'm using my work within reason. I'm adding truth to cleaning the city. So if I find doo-doo or urine, there's phosphorus in that. That grows your plants, but it's gross, right? Now watch this. Hear me carefully. You cannot defend urine or doo-doo. I've tried it, even with the phosphorus thing, and still people are like, nope, and I understand that. I clean doo-doo and piss for a living. I get it. It's a biohazard. No, the food that you ate while listening to me talk about urine therapy and doo-doo having phosphorus, the food you're eating right there is far more biohazard. The fried shit, no judgment. Buffalo Wild Wings and the hot sauce and the Coke. These people are afraid to hear about urine and doo-doo because they're eating and drinking the real biohazard. It's brilliant. Now watch this. It's like a relationship. It's like this. Let's say you're involved with somebody and they're kind of like not giving a fuck, right? They smoke a lot. And they come to find out they have maybe asthma or COPD. But you love them and you're with them. But you watch them smoking still. They don't care. They don't listen to you. Drinking Coke, eating whatever, right? You watch them with the diabetes and this, a stroke is going to come. You see them. You love them, right? But then it's kind of funny because you'll say things like, if you die on me, I'm going to beat your ass. Don't you die on me and get a stroke. You stop smoking. But you're drinking Coke and eating fried foods while you're saying this, right? No judgment, right? So let me get it clear. So you want this one to stop doing toxic things while you're still doing the same thing in a different way that's toxic that can harm you and give you cancer and end your life before it's supposed to. I'm that guy. I noticed that shit. And no judgment, honey. It's out of love. Because you cannot expect someone to quit smoking if you're still addicted to bad food and soft drinks and Pepsi. We know this. It's the same thing. They're just as bad as cigarettes. What you're eating and drinking is what I'm trying to say. All right? Raw garlic must be like raw ginger. Love raw garlic in water to drink. Oh, nice. What can you tell us about glutathione? I've never heard of that. I hear the word gluteus maximus, like the Roman Empire. What is that? I'm going to look that up. So I'm learning something new. This is great. This is what I want. I want a chat room that will drop some shit. I don't know. Because I'm going to add something to it when I find out. I guarantee you when I go look it up, I'll be like, oh shit, that relates to A, B, C, and D, and you make me better for that. So I give you credit for that. You are my guru of the day. Dean is my guru of the day. And I don't need a guru. Y'all know I'm well learned, but I give him that. Or she, whoever. Okay? That's a real fucking truth. Taking time in your life to give your chat room their love. Okay? Glutathione. What is that? Glutathione is an essential there you go, tripeptide. A compound composed of 3 amino acids. I'm going to blow your mind and put it right back together again. Oh, what up, Carrie? Oh, I'm not done. 3 amino acids. 3. Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. Fire. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Yes or no? The 3 Stooges. Why is it 3? All of your news. So the truther who only wants to show you fake news, I'll give them this. It's fine. It's all they do, for God's sake, though. Do more. The number 3 is in all the bad things that are going to happen. The 3 will be a microphone. Something that adds to 3 will be mentioned in there. It will lead to 6. Always. Fact. It's Venus's number. 6. 3 is Jupiter's number. In Ayurveda. But also, they don't get along too much. That's a big star. She's also a badass bitch that wants to be seen. She don't like being upstage, is my point. Jupiter is jovial and will upstage you. And will throw lightning on your damn house. Maybe even burn some shit. Okay. So I'll look into that. Thank you for that wisdom. I'll look into that, whatever that is. I'm open. But right now, I'm just doing concrete. I'm lying on what is called a tough stone, TUFF. Look up TUFF stone. The pyramids were made of this stone. They exist that make your buildings now. So you want to find bricks. Fuck the plaster in your apartment. It's killing you. It's all radon. Radon Chong in here. So it's okay. You got to defend yourself. What is the most powerful form of Om Namah Shivaya? Okay, hold on though. That might have been a little. That one was interesting. Like I saw something fly in my lamp, but it was like an orb. Aha! That was an orb for sure. Om Namah Shivaya. Did y'all see that fly across? Isn't that crazy? I'm getting so in tune with my orbs that even when I might doubt them, they remind me, nope, it was an orb, and I'm like, thank you. That's unreal. Can anyone in here confirm they saw this miracle? Om Namah Shivaya and Hare Krishna. Thank you to my orbs. Do you see that? Now one could say, oh, it's the particles flying from your ashes and there's this little camera light. Anyone but me, anyone but you, we can't have any unique experiences. That's for science. Let go of your ex-lover and move on, honey. Let go of the X-Men. And why are they called the X-Men in the X Factor? You need to wake it up. 24th letter of the alphabet. Okay, we get it. 2 and 4 is 6. It's deeper than that, though, truther. And stop only showing this. And it's a puppet or a sellout. There's more to it than that. They are a goddamn vehicle of Venus, honey. What's the most powerful form? Can anyone confirm they saw my orbs in here? You don't have to, but I like to get confirmation from y'all. Bricks. I've learned that. You just lie on them. It maintains your muscle. It feeds your bones. It's correcting all the life force you've wasted and putting it somewhere, at least where it can maintain itself. Do you know about blue and red star Kachina and what it means in our modern time? Hey, drop some bombs on me. Because I got some bombs for you. Dean, you're like my truth soulmate here, like Greg. All you are amazing, though. So in Native American culture, when I was in school programming, we made Kachina dolls. And they were the deities of the Native Americans. Remember that? You just paint them and put feathers on them and shit. Kachina. Mm-hmm. What is a Kachina? Kach. The conch. Exactly. All the bricks, even the gray ones, are even more powerful than this one. Get the gray ones. Hold on. I normally have it behind me. I got to pick one up for you. You want to lie on this shit. Just lie on it and play with it and let your strength move in a different way. You want to lie on something that can't be broken very easily. And your bones are made of calcium phosphate. So is the concrete. Get it done. Oh my God, he's smoking his lungs. I am not my lungs. I am all the smoke that comes out. Okay, and so are you. Most of you, you know what a cremation is. So if you didn't smoke, you will when you die if you go that way. What's the problem? You aren't the body. You aren't the cancer. You aren't COPD. You aren't bipolar. You aren't gay, straight, Arab, Jew. You're more than that. And someone wants you to associate and have associates. This one right here, woo! Weightlifting, you find these, you'll be a rock star. I put my face, the back of my head, my balls, everything, feet, the entire body gets done. It takes about an hour and a half to do it properly. I'm trying to find the best formula because it's like playing Tetris with the blocks. You know, I got a lot of chronic pain and the pain moves around and I got to fucking keep going until I find the right formula. Okay? It also feeds your lungs if you smoke. Concrete is a cleaner. And ironically, I clean concrete. I clean vomit off of concrete. Let it stay there. Let it rot. Let the fumes go out. It smells bad. So what? When you were a baby, you used to always throw up. Let it stay there. What will happen? It'll crystallize. It's all nature. Vomit is natural elements coming out. Let it breathe. Let the concrete dance with it. No, you gotta clean it up. Okay. So we don't know what vomit can do. Doo-doo, same thing. If there's dog doo-doo on the concrete, there's phosphorus in doo-doo. There's phosphorus in concrete. Let it sit there. Let it get hard. Let it just, the smell will go away. And all it is a piece of nature now. Like your vomit. Your poor choices are all sacred. Hence, why is everyone you look up to and love always having a past of making poor choices, addiction, the wrong path, doing dumb shit? Now they're enlightened. Okay. Your Buddha also went through that. Buddha became enlightened after seeing Venus, the morning star, for Bodhi Day rise. It was official. What does that mean? This is the guru of demons. The tempter, debauchery, porn, meat eating, yes, killing, but enlightenment, wisdom, art, warrior, it's got positive, loyal. So your Buddha saw it, and he saw all that shit. You saw the debauchery, had to dance with it a little bit, kind of drain himself maybe, or herself. It's Mercury Buddha. And then become enlightened. It's my theory. Makes sense to me. How are you so smart and so wise and you haven't fucked up at all? How do you convert a murderer to a Buddhist if you didn't somehow play around a little bit and experience murdering? Within reason, people. Yes or no? Same thing with Jesus. Went off on a journey with demons. Yes. To see how to be better as a healer, not to become more demon-like. Demon worship? You're worshiping a demon when you mention Jesus, because Venus is the guru of demons, and he calls himself that in Revelation. Why that star? Why not Jupiter? Right? So it's a more positive vibration. Jupiter is the guru star, not demon. Guru, fact, remover of the dark demon energy. But you got Venus in there still, allowed to do her thing in India, and they worship that. And they shouldn't, right? Because they're walking the right-hand path. Venus is all left, honey, with a bit of right. Woo! Watch me cook. Jupiter is very right-hand, but likes a bit of left. Because Jupiter Zeus, hello, behaved just like his father Kronos, who ate children, and he had to kill him for that. And then you find Jupiter raping and eating women and shit and spitting them out. He vomits metis from his mouth. Metis means wisdom. Hence Baphomet means bathed in wisdom, not just pedophilia. Satan shit. You have to know your shit, truther. You get way too excited when you find out it means one thing, and then you get stuck. Your videos are just stuck and stuck and stuck with no solution. Your body has a solution. Immune system. Your body isn't just saying, hey, there's a lot of evil shit in here. Hey, it's going to end. I'm going to die one day. And fuck, it's corrupt. No, it's got an immune system to sort of try to back you up. Right, truther? Immune system in your truth. Put the immunity of truth in your video. So give us the but also give us the solution. I'm doing that for you now. Okay. I'm at 2 hours now. This is enough. So I had an orb visit me in this video. I'm grateful. I had a great chat room up in here. So we can end on this note. And so just know this. What you think that you know can be challenged. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om, Ram, Rim, Ram, Saha, Suya, Yanamaha. Om, Chandra, Yanama. Om, Ahum. Vajra Guru Padma Siddhi. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Shivaya. To my orbs. And thank you, Azriel. And remember, if you can, download these videos to an MP3, a little one of these little things. Get an MPV video version of it, because YouTube will take this down one day. I'm cool with that. Okay? And much love and sometimes hate for all. You need both.